I know what you're going through right now, and I know it's really difficult. And I want to tell you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're going through that, and I wish I could make it better for you. But I will tell you that it's gonna be okay. They say that time heals all wounds, and I believe that because anything that you're going through now, eventually it's gonna be okay. And I know this because I've been through it before, and I think that I've been in a similar position as you, and I felt a similar way as you. And at that time, I really almost didn't want to make it. And alcohol was my best friend at the time, and it was hard. And there was a few times where I almost crashed my car because I was drinking, and there was a time where I almost got arrested for drinking and driving. And luckily, I didn't do either, obviously. But I regret it, and it could have went a lot farther than it did for me. And lucky enough for me, I made it through, and nobody got hurt, including myself. So for you, like, I know you're going through a lot, and I know what you're dealing with probably seems like it's unimaginable for anybody else. And I'm not trying to tell you that I know exactly where you are, but I've been in similar situations. And I don't tell you that because I want to make it about me. I'll tell you that because I want you to understand that I can relate. For me, my situation took me about 2 years to get over, and it was a long 2 years. And I hope that you don't have to go that long. But unfortunately, it might not be just one day or two. Sometimes it takes a few weeks or a few months, or in my case, a few years. And it sucks, man. It really does, but you're going to get through it as long as you stay strong. And I know at this time in your life, strength is really not something you really have much of, because the thing that happened is pretty drastic. And strength kind of goes out the window with that. But this is a time where you really got to test your resiliency. And I know it's easy for me to stay from a position of not currently being in yours, but I've been there like I told you, and I know that even though it's hard, soon you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be back on your toes. You're gonna be happy again, and I'm happy, now. But had I gone through with some of the things I wanted to do, like the drinking and other things that I won't get into in the past, well, there's a chance that I maybe would not be here right now, and I wouldn't be able to support my daughter and help all the people I'm helping and give you this information. So, listen, you can call me. You can call somebody, call your family, but there's somebody you can call. I know right now it's not really a time where you really want to talk to anybody because it's embarrassing, really. It's really embarrassing to have to admit you're going through this. But guess what? I'm not the only one who's been through this before. And you're not either. Maybe if you talk to somebody else, maybe that will make you feel a bit better. At least to vent, at least to get these things off your head. And it's when you hold them in that I think that it's when it's the worst, because when you let these things circulate through your mind, it's almost like they beat you up from the inside out. And for me, in my situation, that was the worst. Because once I started thinking about it, it's when everything started getting worse, because the more I let it eat at me, the harder everything got. But of course, if you're in the early stages of everything, depending on how long it's been, you're going to beat it. You're going to let it beat you up. And you probably don't want to talk to anybody. But when you get to that point, make sure you do it. And like I said, if you don't have anybody else, come to me. And I'll help you through it. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you get the help you need. But before you do something crazy, just make sure you call somebody, please.